Hello everybody and welcome back to this Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Leafs and the Sharks. As Marner fires it in here to get the afternoon started. Kerfoot in tight in front, they score! Mitch Marner, 43 seconds in, taps it by the right pad of James Reimer. And the Leafs strike first. Is it Reimer in that? I believe it is, yes. And Toronto has the opening goal only 43 seconds into the first period. And Marner gets it by the former Leaf netminder, and good way to start the afternoon for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Leafs beat San Jose 7-4 in San Jose earlier in the season. Now facing them here in Toronto, second final meetup against them this season. Coming off a 4-0 win over the Wild. Another win over Tampa 5-2 is a stop here by Samsonov early. Kerfoot to Matthews. Here come the Leafs ahead. Back to Kerfoot. Back for Matthews. In, waits, shoots. Through the traffic in front, couldn't get it clean to the net. Sharks in their retro, Toronto in regular home. Svechnikov through the middle of the ice. Matthews on it for Marner. Down into the San Jose ice. Here's Kerfoot again, in front. Back and behind for Marner. Brody over skates, he'll try to keep it in. Good pressure, but it doesn't stay in. There's Matthews, he'll just flip it back into the Shark zone. Picked up by Carlson, big hit as it rolls to Reimer. Plays that down for Megna. Hurdle. Timo Meier. To the middle of the ice, Robertson to it again. Nylander off the bench. Here he comes with Robertson. In shoot, stop, and sent wide on the rebound. Comes bouncing back in the air and knocked out by the Sharks to center. Nylander fires that back in. Looped around for Tavares. And he'll drop that off the boards for Brody. For Tavares, his shot. Stopped by Reimer. Robertson again to the net. In tight, and Reimer slides across and gets on top of that. Face-off here in the Sharks zone. Pressure's on here, but the chances, well, they become pretty good for both sides here. And inside this game so far, obviously it's going to be back and forth, and that's how hockey games are going to be. Here come the Sharks in. Looking, waiting, shooting. That's Couture, stopped by Samsonov. Sandine ahead. Michael Bunting can't hold the zone. Logan Couture to Vlasic. Here's Barabanov, and he's stopped by Samsonov. Barabanov, the former Maple Leaf. Here's Vlasic, stays in for the Sharks. Good pressure early. That one sent off the mark and wide. Toronto hemmed in their zone right now. Nieto from the corner, but Malgin gets it free up for Bunting and out. Bunting flips that back down into the San Jose zone. After it goes Dennis Malgin. Malgin looks in front. That pass redirects. It doesn't find its way to the net. Hit there is Nieto. Bunting fires that back in. It goes wide. Sharks have it here. Barabanov in his own zone. The Leafs do not hold the zone. Sharks with it again. Logan Couture with speed. Malgin. Here's David Kampf. He'll fire that down into the Shark ice. Around for Malgin. Malgin with a move and a stop, and it's tucked wide. Gets that back. Riley. Here's a shot, and that one, Reimer has that. And covers for the San Jose Sharks late here in the first period with Toronto on top. 1-0. Leafs are really starting to heat up here on home ice as of late, scoring goals in every game first. They gave up the first goal of the game to Tampa, then they scored against Minnesota, and here tonight they scored against the Sharks, back-to-back games scoring first. Here's Zach Asseries in, shoots, and that goes off a leg. Knocked down by Engvall, couldn't keep it in. Stern. Morgan Riley. Just tune in to Vlasic for Lindwall. Just over a minute to go in the first. Sharks with a step. That chance won't make its way to the goal. Far pass for Engvall. Here comes Pierre Engvall. In on a step. To the hands and in tight. That is stopped. Reimer got across. That bounces back in front. Engvall looking for the loose change. Not much there for the taking as the period will come to an end. Toronto with a 1-0 lead through the first 20. Good period for both teams. Toronto, the better team, getting that goal early on Mitch Marner. And my goodness. Shot to goal that period, 9-2. Toronto hits 3-1 Leafs. Faceoffs 3-1 Sharks. No power plays. 1-0 Toronto after one. Mitch Marner got a goal inside the first minute of play. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Shutout streak goes on for Ilya Samsonov. Shutting out the Wild, and so far hasn't given up any through one against San Jose. Hurdle to Myers, stopped by Samsonov, and Brody there for Mitch Marner. Marner back into the Shark ice. It goes all the way around. Finds Kerfoot. Back in the corner boards. Matthews will center that. Here's Marner for Kerfoot in front. And an easy stop for James Reimer. Now Hurdle. Picked up by Kerfoot on the steal in front. Held off, no call. Riley back. Brody shoots. Scores! TJ Brody unloads from the blue line. And I believe it is Mitch Marner who tips it in front. Yes, indeed. And Toronto up 2-0. Look at this pass. And then the release, and it is redirected by Mitch Marner, who's in front of the net. Beautiful goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. You want to get goals, that's the way to score them. And Toronto will take them any way they can get it. Draw one back, picked up here by the Sharks to the middle of the ice. Magna in, stopped, loose, made another, and Samsonov sharp on that play. Nylander up the boards. Here's Magna. Now again, picked up, and the Sharks turn it over. Riley. That pass for Carlson. Svechnikov stays in, and now back out. Sharks have it. Svechnikov. Here he is here in the corner boards. Brody battles for it. It comes free. Sharks with it again. In front. Stopped by Samsonov. Getting that right pad out. Nylander to Nick Robertson. Here's Hurdle again. Svechnikov not clean to the net on that play. Leafs get it ahead. Stays in. Meyer. Here's a chance. Stopped again. Samsonov. Toronto with it. Nylander. Almost halfway. A 2-0 lead on the Sharks. That's fired around and finds Tavares. In. Shoots. Stopped by Reimer. Loose in front. And no rebound there as the Sharks get it out. Alexander Barabanov, the former Leaf. In. Shoots. Blocked. Sandin will clear. Nylander at the line, and it does come out. Nieto brings it right back in. Matt Nieto, all having some trouble in his own zone, but now gets it ahead and all the way back down the Shark ice. And this will go for icing against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So the shutout streak trying to continue for Ilya Samsonov. He's shut out so far through 3.5 periods on this streak he's on. Here's Hall. Now picked up, and sorry, that is 4.5 periods, not 3.5. Nieto in front. Stopped again, Samsonov. Good pressure by the Sharks. In deep, that's off the boards and out ahead for Michael Bunting. He's going to race after it here, and it's going to bounce to James Reimer. Had to be ready for it, and is now as he slides on top of it, plays it for Benning. Barabanov. Couture. Here's Matt Nieto to the net. Stopped by Samsonov on that backhand. Here's Bunting again. Bunting with speed. Bunting fakes his way inside. Waits, shoots. Stopped by Reimer, and it was loose. But the Leafs could not get it. Sandin. Time running out here. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Leafs play it to the far corner for Engvall. Engvall from behind in front. That centering pass backhanded right on. And easily handled. Gets it back again. Engvall waits, shoots. Point blank. Stopped by Reimer. Gets it again and drops it back. Here's Hall. He can't hold the zone. Engvall will with a shot and a stop by Reimer. Again drop back. Here's another shot. Unloaded. Camp in front. Aston Reese taken down. No call. Picked up by Couture. Here's Nieto. Seconds run down here in the second period. Good pass but turned over. Engvall. Matthews in on a break. Matthews stopped. Rebound. They try to tuck it. And it goes up and out of play with just 3.8 seconds left to go in the second period. Austin Matthews on a break tries to go to the deep instead of the quick wrist shot. And it stays 2-0. Carlson there. Here's Kerfoot, but the period will come to an end. Toronto, the only goal that period. Marner on the redirect from the shot from the line by Brody. 2-0 Toronto through 2. Shots to goal in the game are 18-7 Toronto. A 2-0 lead. Hits are 7-4 Sharks. Face off 6-2 Sharks. No power plays. 2-0 Leafs through 40. Welcome into the third period here tonight. Scotiabank Arena, Leafs and Sharks. Second final meetup this year. Toronto took the first one 7-4. Matthews gets the pass. He'll play that over for Marner. Back for Matthews in front. It's redirected off the mark and wide. Marner. Here's Brody in, shoots, and he fired that off the mark. Now Matthews to the puck. Svechnikov out. Ahead, this finds Timo Meier in, shoots. Samsonov gets the glove on that. 5 periods of shutout still on its way for Samsonov. Kerfoot in center to the front, and that one knocked down by James Reimer. Svechnikov. Sharks through center. In over the line, trying to get it to the goal. They have it here, centered. Megna. That's blocked, and a penalty coming against Toronto for holding. So face off here in the Toronto zone to the right side of their net. Zach Aston Reese to take it. Face off 6-3 Sharks, and the Leafs take this one to make it 6-4 and clear it down the ice. Reimer plays it in the San Jose zone. Aston Reese is there and read that well, as here he is. Aston Reese tried to get it to go, and James Reimer is going to hold on to kill the pressure. Very sloppy turnover by the Sharks, and Reimer had to be ready on Zach Aston Reese. Shots a goal 22-8 in favor of Toronto. Here's the draw. And one back by the Leafs again, shorthanded. Here's a shot, and that's a glove stop by Reimer. Meyer to Barabanov, big hit. Here's Logan Couture, still on the power play. His shot blocked, got it back, goes to the corner. Riley there, he'll flip it off the boards and back down the Shark ice. And just about 6 gone, now there is, and here's Engvall, wrap try, and Aston Reese looking for the help out. Barabanov gets by, back to full strength. Here come the Sharks. Riley tired. Couture in, centers, and a shot stopped by Ilya Samsonov covering that. Not much there for the taking, but a good chance for the San Jose Sharks out hitting Toronto in this game 7-5. Face off in the Leaf zone to the left side of the net. One back controlled here. Bunting pokes it by. Michael Bunting on a break. Here's Bunting with the moves, and he shoots and tried to move Reimer over. Not much on that. Bunting back. Here's a pass. That misses, and the Sharks get it out and down. Here comes San Jose inside. A look and a shot. Stopped by Samsonov, easily knocking that aside. Kick free. Sharks after it. Leafs clear. That hits off the leg and stays in now. Yarncroke gets it up ice. And here's Kelly. Yarncroke with the dangle and the move, but it's picked up by Svechnikov on the steal. Timo Meyer. Tomas Hertl at center. As we are past the halfway mark of this third period. Toronto 2, San Jose 0. Meyer right on. That's handled by Samsonov. Marner plays that around. Leafs. Here's Alex Kerfoot. And he'll just play that down the Shark ice. In around, that's Marner. Drops back for help. And a shot. That's off the mask of James Reimer. Svechnikov's taken. And Brody there will just flip it right back into the Shark ice. Matthews to it with a move to the net, and not much there as Reimer got the paddle down. Lindblom, here comes San Jose. Under 5 left, and a shot. Samsonov fights that off and plays it down. Marner fans on the clear. Matthews tries, he does get it out. Kerfoot right back in. Here's Brody, back for help in Marner. Riley there, back to Riley. His shot right on, it's loose, and again Reimer has that. And he will cover with 2:53 left to go. Toronto 2, San Jose 0. Faceoff will come here to the right side of the Shark zone. One back by Tavares. Brody. Riley shoots, redirected. That's Tavares putting it to the net. And again, Reimer wants a faceoff. Reimer's been good in this game. Yes, he's given up 2 goals, and Samsonov's given up 0, but the chances he's faced, he's had to make a few good saves. Face off 7-6. Sharks take this one, make it 8-6. Vlasic. And here is Kunin to Stern. Along the boards, Tavares trying to keep them in their zone so they can't pull the netminder. Big hit. Robertson drops back. Lindblom on the turnover, and now they can pull the goaltender. Lindblom poked by him. Here's William Nylander. Trying to find through the middle. Kunin. Now Brody. To Tavares, ahead for Nylander. And that missed help. Picked up by Vlasic through center. Robertson's on. Couture. Sturm. Here's Svechnikov. He scores! With 33 seconds to go, putting San Jose on the board to make it 2-1. He beats Samsonov tight in between the left post. And makes it a 2-1 game, so the shutout bid is over. Face off here, back to center. Sharks will look to win the draw, get it right back in. They do just that. Benning. Svechnikov again. Empty net, San Jose. Good pressure here. Sandin looks for the puck as it rolls on to Samsonov. He kicks it away. Svechnikov back. Meyer. Good pressure here by the Sharks late. Drop past Benning. In for Couture. Svechnikov fires and scores! It redirects! And the Sharks tie it with 12 seconds left. A 2-2 game, a lucky deflection for Timo Meier. And San Jose even late here in the third. It was all Leafs, and it looked like this game was put to bed. 2-0 to start the third, and 2 goals here in the final seconds of the third period to get even. Draw one by Matthews. Pass turned over. Now the Leafs get it back in with Hall. Hall. Here's a chance. Kept in by Toronto. Pass in front. That's blocked. They get it back again. Marner's there, but we are headed for overtime. 2-2 between the Leafs and the Sharks here tonight. Welcome into overtime. San Jose and Toronto. Matthews to take the draw for the Leafs. Couture for the Sharks. One back by Matthews. Pass gets ahead. Austin Matthews in it to win it. And he's stopped by Reimer. Not too much opening there, but Reimer had to get in position and make that save. Face off here, left side of the Sharks zone in overtime. Matthews has the first shot of the overtime period. You never know what's going to happen. That's why he put it to net on that angle. Reimer with 27 saves tonight. Sharks lucky to force the point. Look for another. Here's Austin Matthews. Knocked down. Marner picks it up. Drops out in front. That's Meier in the way. And Timo Meier has a break to win it. Meier. And cut off by Riley. Leafs turn the other way. Marner. Marner has Riley. Drops it to him. Riley. And he can't get that to the net. Matthews. There's Meier. Plays that ahead for Logan Couture. Up the boards. But Riley to it again. Morgan Riley has Matthews with him. Drop for Marner. That misses. He'll go back and get it. Off the boards. Back for Matthews. Matthews in front to Marner! And didn't get much on it. Sends it across back for Riley. Off the boards, Matthews. Here's Marner again. In tight for Matthews. In behind the net, he has it. Drops that back, and it goes all the way down the ice. Samsonov will play it up the boards, and this finds the Sharks. Here's Carlson through the middle, poked up by Austin Matthews. And Matthews will race after it here. Matthews to win it. Breakaway at overtime. Matthews! And he's stopped by Reimer. Two in tight on the backhand there. Good look, though. Here again, it's Carlson. Over a minute left to go in overtime. Good pressure from both sides. Nylander. He'll go after it. Good pressure here. Carlson. To Meier. Big hit at center. Matthews with it again. And the Leafs try to change but can't. Brody, a good play defensively. He'll poke that to the corner. Up for Nylander. William Nylander in it to win it, and he'll turn back now. And look for a reset as the Leafs will play that all the way back down the right. Samsonov around the boards. This finds help, and here's John Tavares stepping on the ice. Firing that into the Shark ice. This goes around for Brody. Brody shoots. Easy stop Reimer, and he'll play that down for Benning. Benning now. To LeBanc. Through the middle of the ice, Nylander. Spun around, now a chance, and it comes free for Zach Aston-Reese. Zach Aston-Reese, breakaway to win it. Aston-Reese in, shoots, stopped by Reimer. Not much there, tried to fake him right down the middle and open those legs, but nothing for the taking. Hit there, Sharks lose the puck. Pass ahead, Aston-Reese again, to win it again. Aston-Reese in on Reimer. He's stopped by James Reimer. Comes free with 1 second to go in the overtime period, and we're going to go to a shootout tonight. 2-2 through overtime. Shootout required. Welcome into the shootout. Leading it off, it will be the San Jose Sharks on Ilya Samsonov in Logan Couture. So the Sharks will shoot first. Here they come. Couture. Backhand stop by Samsonov. The left pad kicks it out. Round one for Toronto, William Nylander. Here's Nylander. He'll come in slow. Now fast. Slows down. Fakes the slap. In. And scores. What a move by William Nylander. Goes forehand back and in tight. Slows it down. Fakes the slap. Out waits and then goes upstairs on Reimer on the right side. Leafs lead through one round. Round two for the San Jose Sharks. It will be Tomas Hertl. And here comes Hertl in on Ilya Samsonov. In tight and a backhand. Stopped by Samsonov. A goal for the Leafs can win. It's going to be Mitch Marner. Here comes Mitch Marner. He has the hands and the movements. Marner in. And tried to outweight Reimer, but nothing there. James Reimer just easily shrugs it away. Sharks need the tie. They're going to go. Timo Meier needs the score. In on Samsonov. He's stopped. And the Leafs win it in the shootout. 3-2 over the San Jose Sharks. Big win tonight for Toronto. Samsonov solid again. 2 goals squeaked by him late, but the Leafs find a way to get it done here in extra time on home ice.